Good morning, everybody. We're back for another day. This is Atlanta, also known as Ambient Landscapes. I did a massive cleanup on my phone yesterday. So hopefully I'll be able to film. I did learn how to use YouTube Create. But it ended up going sideways. So anyways, we're going to try and get back to what we were doing yesterday. I did work, but it didn't get filmed. I'm working on the 3D bow effect in Color Special Effects #1 by Helen Elliston for my Sweet Shop page with Tanny. I've already done the macarons. Next I'm going to do the bow or bows. Then I'm going to do the wick or the wood grain, but Momo also is meowing at me like she wants to go outside, so we'll see how far I get. The most challenging part is going to be transferring what I learned from here to there, but I've done it before. And we were listening to my Daily Mix 2, which is mostly dub techno. That's the genre I'm listening to. So yeah, shadow's still bothering me. I'm using permanent red for the bright red. I've already put one layer in here. Oh boy, I can feel it in my hand right here. And I don't know where my wrist brace is. Oh, here it is. I may need to get out a more heavy duty wrist brace for next session. I also didn't do my warm-up exercises. So just dive right in as if there's no muscles in my hands being used. Yeah. I may do a video on wrist warm-ups or hand warm-ups for colored pencil artists. We'll see how long Momo lets me do this. I'm using a Crimson Lake for the dark red. Should get a pencil grip too. Do I even remember where I put that box? Yeah. Momo's prowling, so I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. Momo, you good? You good? I know you want to go out. I know you want to go out. I know you want to go out. I know you want to say hi. You want to come up? Momo, up. Momo, let me just do this one and put it in the coloring book, okay? Yeah, I know you want to go outside. Can I just do this one, please? Huh? Momo, can I do this one? Can I do this one? Hey, can I do this one? It's alright, we need to get your monthly dose of your flea and tick prevention. Come on, Momos. Are you gonna eat your cat grass? Okay. It's windy today. I don't know if you can hear the wind or not. Momo's making me anxious. Momo, calm down. Oh, this needs to be sharpened. Oh. Oh, come on. There we go. Here we go. Hi, Momo. Momo. And there's nothing. Why are you sniffing? Huh? Why are you sniffing? Go on your cat tree. She's making me anxious. Oh, yeah. This is not perfect. That cat's making me anxious. I've been debating whether or not to tell you all this, but I feel like I should because it's affecting me. I am going through a medication change because I started taking a new medication that an old medication is interfering with the efficacy of, so I'm having to switch that one, taper down. Tomorrow I'll start the first dose of my new medication, but I've been on a lower dose of my old medication for a week and it's definitely affecting me. It's making me more irritable. So I've curtailed my family activities for the week. Because I'm going through enough as it is. So probably doesn't help that I've not had enough water this morning, but I can feel the irritability. I already shared about it with my healthcare provider, but yeah, it's definitely affecting me. I probably should have made this video earlier, but I did have an appointment with my provider like immediately after DD stream, so I don't know. What am I doing? Yeah. But after this, I will take Momo out and maybe do the next step later. Okay, let's see if I can actually do this on the page. Yeah, everything's bugging me, including the cord for the light. Everything's just bugging me. I'm gonna have to adjust the camera here for a second. All right, let's check our angle. Hold on. My laptop is behind me and in between two rows of books, so I need to adjust everything. Okay. This book has an awkward format. And my apologies. Yeah, I'm feeling quite irritable. Hopefully Momo will cooperate and go for a walk with me, but we'll see. Man, this page is detailed. Momo's. We'll see how far I get. Now, in this one, I'm not really thinking about like color scheme because I just want to do these special effects. So, I mean, so far right now we have a complementary color. Wait. Analogous. My color wheels are over there, but analogous is when they're next to each other on there. I'll tell you what the color scheme is after, because I didn't bring my color wheels over here to prep. Actually, you know what? I'm obsessing. I'm going to be thinking about this. Hang on. So, this is the original color wheel I learned on from painting class. I had to buy a new one too. Okay, hold on. Red, red, violet. Monochromatic, analogous, colors to each other that are adjacent. So, yeah, it's an analogous color scheme. At least 2, but no more than 5. So far, this is an analogous color scheme, these two. And you can see it more clearly here. Let's do it on this other side. So, analogous. Luckily, they all work out. I got these really cool color theory cards from Temu. Again, it shows analogous. I'm gonna put these on the desk above the wall above my desk. This color wheel I learned about from the creative color wheel from Pamela's Passion for Pencils. So, yeah. Yeah, everything's buggy, man. I'm feeling really fussy. This wanted me to leave a white highlight there. Okay. Christopher Price, you are the illustrator. I cannot wait till I start sketching again. Light. Everything's fussing and bothering me. Even the pencil not being sharp enough. Hello? Oh, what you doing? Oh my gosh. If I turn my desk the other way, the light would be coming out my left hand, but then I'd be facing the back of my apartment instead of the window where the birds are, so this is what we have. Yes, Momos? Where are you? Oh, I don't even know where she is. Momo, where are you? Oh. Sounds like she's rolling with something. Hi, Peepees. Oh, you have your little catnip toy? Good girl. Good girl. My goodness, this shadow's so annoying to me. Here we go. Okay, Mom, okay. Let me do this one, okay? Just let me do this one, please. Will you let me do this one, Momos? This is annoying me too. Wonder if she picks up on my anxiety. Probably. So this is permanent red I think I said that already, but just in case. I'd show you, but the name and the number are worn off. Oh my gosh, cat, can you settle please? Oh, she's stalking a bird. She needs to get her hunting instincts out, and I get that. So I didn't plan the best this morning, but I'm gonna cut myself some slack, like I said, due to going through a medication change and an ongoing family situation. I don't like coloring at this angle. I want to turn the book, but this is a big book. If this was like a drawing, I'd be rotating it. So I'm having to build up layers. I don't think anyone's ever done a what pencil works best in this book. Somehow, I feel like polychromos might work better, but this is not the day to find out. I also could have used the lighter touch building up layers, but like I said, I'm a bit challenged right now and will be for a bit. So be it. Jeez, that truck is loud. See that? I just saw that. That's the thing about coloring other people's drawings, is you have to figure out where they put stuff rather than know where you put stuff. So in that respect, being a colorist is harder than being an illustrator, because when you're an illustrator, you know where your lines are. When you're a colorist, you have to find out where somebody else's lines are. All right. I feel like I didn't layer up enough permanent red. But like, am I gonna end up using this whole pencil? Let's see how much patience I have. I think that's why I've been working an alcohol marker this week. Because for outside circumstances, my patience has not been great this week. This is where I gotta let go of perfectionism. Because I know when I glaze over this with a white pencil, it's gonna blend everything. And then all my little fussy isn't gonna matter. hell is that sound? Momo, I see you. I see you, Momo. Jeez, how am I gonna make it through this day? Momo, I know that. Let me finish. Oh, somebody's delivering something. Yesterday when we came in for a walk, the UPS man was dropping something off, and I swear Momo first tried to get out of her harness and then bolted up the stairs. The UPS man apologized. I'm like, no, it's not your fault. Yeah, we were coming like right around the corner into my apartment complex, and there was the UPS man, and Momo was not happy. At least we're still rolling. It's like all that cleanup work I did yesterday paid off. So this page is a little easier to be ordered, unlike my Kirby page where my eye was jumping all over the place. At least this bow kind of has like I can go round and round. Unlike with the Kirby page, my eye was jumping all over the place. Oh look, I see more lines. Yeah, see my hand is cramping. I need to make some banana muffins today, and B, drink water. Hey! All right. Next, we are going to go in with the indigo. Smooth transition into the red areas. Yeah, this drawing is much easier to follow than Kirby's, but doesn't mean I'm not gonna keep doing Kirby. So yeah, now see, this is definitely analogous because indigo blue is in that color scheme too. This pencil will be a nub soon. Indigo blue is one of my favorite colors, so I have a few backups of it Wait. Tuscan red, indigo blue. Those are some of my favorites. Don't you dare crack on me. I don't like the way this lead feels. Yep, it's broken. Oh gosh. It's gonna slip out any minute. See this? Let's just keep using it until we can't. At least with this video, I'm getting back on track with my plan to do a video a day. Right? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, we did. This is broken. Let's finish this before. Plenty, plenty. Oh, it's gonna come out in a minute. See that? See how small this is? Anyways, let's just burnish right now because I don't have time for that. That's it. So burnishing is pressure shading. For those of you who don't know. I actually do have an actual burnisher, but in this case, we are using a white pencil. See how the white pencil pulls up stuff? Oh, look at there was red in there that I didn't even know about. A shadow. Yeah, this page is detail oriented, which is what I like, right? Oh man. I don't like it when I have to do this. People that say you're supposed to turn the pencil sharpener on the pencil. No. Is that in there? Come on. Hear that? Ugh. Everything is getting on my nerves. Oh my god. This is why I am not going to see anybody this week. I'm just going to my appointments. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Yep, see? Yes, I know, this is why people don't like Prismacolor, because they're soft and they break. Oh, did you hear that? Did it again. Okay. See that? Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my temper. But yeah, and please don't give me any advice. We all know that Prismacolor has soft core leads. So those of you who know that, and those of you who don't and think that it's operator error, not really looking for an opinion about the situation. Okay. Now, because we're so small, I have to do this one over my garbage can. This one. Oh, this is so miserable. Now, will it fit back in the extender? I don't believe in gluing on with the dowel, so please don't suggest that. I've been using colored pencils since I was a teenager, so I can safely say I know what I'm doing, especially with Prismacolor. Not looking for any advice. Thank you very much. Not enough red there. Oh my gosh, now this one's getting dull. You know what, I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm in a fussy mood and just deal. This needs some red in here. I actually bought a whole box of Prismacolor white, a box of Prismacolor black, and a box of Prismacolor burnishers from Amazon. So burnishing is pressure shading. I'm using pressure here, which I ordinarily wouldn't use when I was layering. My pencil is dull, but we all know tips break for Prismacolor, so if I sharpen it, I run the risk of the tip breaking. Although, pretty soon it's going to get dull enough to the point where I won't care if it breaks. I need to sharpen it. We'll see if I can make it through without having it sharpened, but I don't know. Yeah, it's just bugging me too much. Okay, this is a Prismacolor sharpener, by the way. See? Oh my god. I need to take myself outside after this. I need to take myself for a walk. Never mind my cat. Yeah, that's too sharp, but oh well. I just can't apply pressure. I just have to do more layers. Then I'm going to go over the bright red with fine liner. This is a very labor intensive. Aha, look at... No, that is part of the bow. Yeah, it looks like it's part of the window, but it's part of the bow because the window doesn't have any of that. If it is part of the window, bro, you need to indicate better what's the difference. That's an unfortunate like concurrence of lines there. It's not my fault, I'm confused. Okay, I think I've fussed enough. Wait. Because I still gotta add the red fine liner. This is bugging me. But then why is that there? Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna go over it with red fine liner. Put it over the deep red pencil. Then we'll do some yellow on the edges of the white, and we will call this done. Very labor intensive. Don't really recommend this for beginner colorists. This is not a beginner's coloring book. This is something you work your way towards. And thank you, Helen, for your tutorial. Very easy to follow and apply. I think after this I will take Momo out, and maybe during my afternoon dip I'll film another video, either of maybe I'll do the wood first, because that would be following Helen's tutorial, and then the wicker next, because I will be using a different book. Like, that will actually be using the complete book of textures for artists. So then we'll really be going off the reservation, because I will have to draw the initial wicker practice page. This is special effects for colorists, but when I get into the complete book of texture for artists, then we're gonna cross the line into artist territory. So this exercise is really good for focus and concentration. I think one of the hardest things about being an artist is the sustained focus and concentration necessary. And both PTSD interferes with focus, and depression interferes with concentration, and that is the medication I'm switching, my antidepressant. I'm having to switch from one to the other because of a new medication I started for a different reason. But I've been on the same antidepressant for 5 years. Unfortunately, it interferes with the efficacy of a cancer prevention drug I just started for 5 years. So because I want the cancer prevention drug to work, I'm switching antidepressants, and I need to give myself a break if it's harder to concentrate than usual while I am making this medication change. So I'm just glad it's summer break. But yeah, this antidepressant I'll be switching to also helps with focus and concentration, so that'll be a nice side benefit. Once we get through the initial transition period. Alrighty, so the last thing we're gonna do is add some soft yellow highlights here. to the edges here. And then we're gonna call it a wrap on this particular color and say, just go find the cat, take her outside. I think the sign of the efficacy of my new antidepressant when I started was how long I'll be able to concentrate on a Kirby page, you know, without going all over the place. Right? That's the hard thing about painting too. When I was learning to paint, my painting teacher said, Alonte, please don't try to reproduce everything you see. That's impossible. You got to interpret it. And I'm like, but why not? So, looking at detailed paintings, drawings like Kirby's is kind of the same thing as like, say, looking at a tree and like wanting to duplicate it, but knowing you can't, and even your painting teacher telling you not to. It's like, the eye's gonna jump. That's why drawing exercises like contour drawing are really good, and line drawings that teach you to follow like the contour of an object. Like when you're learning to see like an artist, that's one of the first things you learn is how to draw with a contour line. Whew. Almost done. Almost done. This bow is the gift that keeps on giving. Just going and going. So what do we think? Is the grain, the wood, and the basket going to be easier or harder? We'll find out. The hardest part is going to be figuring out what to do with the rest. I may use watercolor to fill in the rest or not. We'll see. This is some crazy detailed page we got going on here. Can I call it done yet, Ma?